Okay, a zombie-like state. What's a zombie? Now, in Ezekiel, they talked about the dry bones in the valley, right? The dry bones is talking about our people, the people on the inside. They're zombies, man. They're in a zombie state. What's a zombie? A zombie is a reanimated corpse. Like that show, The Walking Dead. They have they have no reason, there's no rhyme or reason to them.
No spirit.
No spirit. It's just reanimated flesh walking, rotting away as it's walking. You understand what I'm saying? That's our people out here, all the tribes. Okay, read yours.
Cut. This is Hosea 4:6.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful scripture.
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Our people are destroyed. Our people are destroyed all the way around, man. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Our people are spiritually destroyed because they don't know who they are. They don't know that they're Israelites. They're calling themselves African or Mexican or Jamaican, Cuban, Native American, whatever the hell we're calling ourselves. But we're really Israelites, according to the Bible, man, from the 12 tribes.
And God's chosen people.
God's chosen people.
The next rulers on this earth, man.
That's right, the next rulers on the planet. Under Yahushua. No? Our people are physically destroyed, because look at the majority of it. We got a lot of our people walking around out here with all kind of infirmities. What's some of the main infirmities that plagues black folks? High blood pressure, diabetes, AIDS, whatever, so on and so forth. And the main reason, cancer, but the main reason that most not just black folks, black, Latinos and Native Americans, those main two, high blood pressure, diabetes. Why? Because of our diets. Man, you drive through this town or any town, from here to New York to California, in the so-called black and Latino communities, what do you see? All these greasy fried chicken joints from churches. Oh my boy, White Castle's right there.
White Castle.
And Little Caesars right there.
And those are the only businesses open in Gary.
And all three of those are houses of death. Those are them, but matter of fact, if you look, they're shaped like caskets, man. They're shaped like caskets, man.
And we got out the car, I said it. I told you, Brother Matati, we got out the car.
It looked like wait a minute, it looks like a tombstone. It looks like the White Castle, it looks like a straight up tombstone. Because if you eat that stuff, that's what you end up, man.
Little Caesars too.
All of that stuff clogs up your arteries. Wow. And then that White Castle stuff at McDonald's, that's not even real meat. Go on Facebook, man. They didn't show you all kind of, they didn't have people that did tests. You don't believe me? Go to McDonald's, order a Big Mac fries and chicken McNuggets. Take it, put it on your kitchen table. Don't refrigerate it, just leave it there. Leave it there for 6 months. It's not gonna smell, it's not gonna break down, it's not gonna deteriorate, because it's not real food. Okay? That's that, what they call it, that pig slime?
Silicone, I think.
Yeah. It's not real food. It's chemicals. And it has drugs inside of it to addict you to it. It makes you addicted, man. So when you eat it, that's why people, I want some McDonald's. Oh, I want some McDonald's. I want some White Castles. I want some White Castles. You see what I'm saying? That's the so-called white man doing that. But that's what's right there, right here. As we're talking, I'm lying, there you go. There you go. So a lot of our people that eat that stuff, when you eat that, it clogs up your arteries, and plaque forms in your arteries. It's not real food, so it don't break down in your system, okay? So of course your blood pressure gonna go up. You understand what I'm saying? Because your blood is not flowing properly. You understand what I'm saying? And you're gonna die. Or you're gonna develop diabetes and get gout. Like you see a lot of these people, these older black women and black men, and even Latinos, their ankles look like elephant ankles. Like them old black women, you see them going to the church, the elephant ankles.
Elephantitis.
That's gout, elephantitis, man. And that comes from your diet. Everything is from your diet. Yeah, the sodium is nothing but sodium. Too much sodium will kill you because it gives you the high blood pressure. Too much sugar will give you diabetes. And then what happens is your body, because the circulation is not good, after a while, what happens is gangrene sets in. Then they got to start amputating parts, man.
Yeah, parts of the parts of your body that's far away from your heart.
Yeah.
They're the first to go, like your pinky toe.
Yeah.
or your big toe. It's far away from your heart. That's why they're the first to go.
That's right.
Or your, or your actual pinky.
Kind of, because the circulation is not strong enough to push
Get out there.
Strong enough, man.
You know? But the point is, yeah, I mean, like I said, this is my first time in Gary, Indiana, man. Everything is closed but these fast food joints.
Yeah.
That's telling you something. They want you niggas ain't dying fast enough.
Yeah.
They put guns in your neighborhood so you can blow each other's heads off.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all ain't dying fast enough. Let's keep the fast food going.
Let's keep it going.
And keep the gas stations open so these niggas can go and fill up their tanks to go do drive-bys.
Yeah.
All right? That's what it is.
Yeah, and buy Newports.
That's what it is, man.
Buy Newport 100. Newport, give me a pack of Newport 100s and a 2-liter Coke.
Pepsi, Pepsi.
This is Ezekiel 4:13.
We gotta speak on these things because it's true.
It's true.
These women, man. You got these women love that soda, and soda is death. If you're drinking soda, stop drinking that damn soda. It's death. Don't drink no damn soda, man. You must be crazy, man. Drinking soda, that high
fructose corn, sir.
Man, that's death. Let me tell you something, man. One time my brother was working on one of my cars, and you know, the battery, right? You know, sometimes you get that white powder that kicks up. I mean, really kicked up
Corrosion.
the battery.
Corrosion.
Yeah, on the battery post.
Yeah, it's corrosion.
Corrosion. It was a rhyme lob, Apostle rhyme lob. He said, "Yo, brother, go get a can of Coke." He was working on my car. He opened a can of Coke, and he just poured it on the stuff, and it just disintegrated like acid. I said, "That's motherfucker. That's acid, man." I said, "That's acid, man." I said, "People are drinking that." And when you drink Coca-Cola, you can feel it, but I haven't. Man, don't ask me the last time I had a soda. It's probably been maybe 20 years. But years ago, when we've all drank soda at one time or another, when you drink it, you can feel it actually burning as it's going down. You feel like your insides are melting. It's acid, man. And people are drinking that stuff. And they're letting their children drink it. And they're feeding their children this garbage. All this sugar. Then you want to know why these young black and Latino kids are act the way they do. Why they act the way they do, man. Okay? They do because the nutrients you take, well, there's no nutrients in the stuff. So the stuff you eat affects your brain. Read this, brother.
Ezekiel 4:13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles.
Eat their defiled bread amongst the Gentiles. What you see right there. That's all defiled, eating all garbage. And like, we don't eat that crap, but we try to get the best of the worst. But even the stuff that we get is still garbage, man.
Yeah.
GMO, yeah, it's GMO food, genetically modified food. It's not real food, it's food product. And they tell you that on some of the stuff, food product.
Just like on, I was showing your brother one time a couple years ago. Yeah, I don't fucking eat cheese at all.
Yeah.
But it fuck up your testosterone, and fuck up your dick, and fuck up all that.
Yeah.
If I eat cheese, it's for a pizza. But they had the cheese, man. That shit didn't say. I said, "What you getting?" So I said, "What you getting?" He said, "Cheese." I said, "If you could show me one time on the pack where it say cheese, I'll buy it." All it said was slices. Then he looked at the ingredients. He said it said slices.
That stuff you can't pronounce.
Look at all of them. Look at all these packs of cheese.
Yeah.
The shit don't say cheese on it one time.
And the ingredients are things you cannot pronounce.
It ain't cheese.
If you can't pronounce it, don't eat it.
It ain't cheese, man.
Don't eat it.
Hey, the scripture says we shall eat bread defiled among the Gentiles.
Yeah.
And the apostle broke down all these fast foods, and really it's all foods because we're not farmers. We don't have farms.
Yeah, what farm
We're subjected to go to these supermarkets and eat whatever they give us.
Yeah.
It's chicken. They said it was chicken. You don't know where it came from.
Yeah, the most you might be able to get, the most, every once in a while, you got certain folks, you got a little house. Some of these women, the older women or whatever they have, they make them a little garden in the backyard. Man, you get some seeds, you go to like one of them farmers markets, and maybe you might be able to grow you a little
Tomatoes.
Have your little garden.
Yeah.
Some tomatoes and maybe some
basil,
spinach, you know?
Yeah.
That's the closest you gonna get.
Collard greens. But you gotta buy the meat to go with that crap.
Yeah, unless you're a vegetarian.
Unless that's all you want to eat, you good.
But see, all this what we're talking about, the reason we're talking about this is relevant. It goes in with the scriptures. We'll read that again. It's prophecy, man. And we are amongst the Gentiles. The so-called white man, he's a Gentile, and these other nations. They in your neighborhoods, man. Hold on, we went in the store. some old Arabic music was blasting.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Arabs, the white men allow the Arabs, the Chinese, to come into your neighborhoods and sell you stuff in your own neighborhoods. How many so-called black-owned businesses is in Gary? How many? The Chinaman, well, I know back east where we're from, you got the Chinese,
The East Indians,
the East Indians, the Pakistanis, all these other nations, they come into black and Hispanic neighborhoods, and they got the stores. The gas station, the liquor store. The East Indians got the liquor store market locked down. If it's not them, then it's Orientals back in New York and in Connecticut.
Gary is nothing but the Arabs. The Arabs got everything.
Oh, the Ishmaelites, the Arabs.
All the damn little Caesars over here.
Look at that. Yep.
Oh yeah.
The church is chicken too, right?
No.
Yep.
No, the church
It don't surprise me.
Hey,
They'll go in there and cook up all that stuff, right? Serve it to all these black folks. And guess what? They'll go home and eat their own prepared cooked meal. They won't eat their own stuff out their own place.
That's right.
They tell the black man no.
That's right.
that's right, bro.
That's right. That's right. Hey, brothers, you know, man, the Arabs got it all, man. And then the thing about the Arabs is this. Now, they're supposed to be Muslims, which means that they're Islamic, which means they're supposed to follow the Quran, which the hell with the Quran. But in the Quran, they are sworn not to eat pork. But if you go there, I know they got pork dishes. I know they got
bacon right up in there.
I know they got pepperoni pizza. But they'll sell our people pepperoni pizza.
And liquor. They can't drink liquor. We drink
Yeah.
liquor. They can't drink liquor.
But they'll sell us some
They got a
alcohol.
whole liquor store.
But they're supposed to say if they're righteous, they're supposed to, because it's written in the Quran, anyone who doesn't follow the way of Islam is supposed to be put to death. So they're supposed to be trying to lead people the right way. They're just like, no, my brother, no. I will not give you a pepperoni pizza. No pepperoni pizza for you, my brother. That is pork. They're not supposed to be selling pork. They're not supposed to, because in the scriptures, it says you're not supposed to even touch the swine's carcass. You see what I'm saying? You're not supposed to touch the swine's carcass, man.
It's in the Quran too. They said
And that's in the Quran.
They won a battle overseas in Iraq because the captain of that certain platoon said he was going to dip the bullets in pig's blood. So all the men that was fighting against them went home. You know, they're like, you gonna dip the bullet in pig's blood? Hell no. We're not gonna deal with that. They all left.
That's how serious they took it.
Yeah.
They didn't want to fight the war because they were scared that a pig's blood bullet will hit their ass.
They didn't want to be because what they believe when they die, they go to heaven and they have to go before Allah, and they can be cast out. But that's all madness. But that show you their resolve.
You get 100 virgins.
Yeah. Did we read this, brother?
Yeah. I finished doing it. I really get.
You still got that precept, right, brother?
I still got this one too.
Okay, hold that.
This is Ezekiel, back in Ezekiel 4:13.
Okay.
And the Lord Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles.
That's the prophecy, what we was talking about, what that brother mentioned. The other nations are in our neighborhoods amongst, or we amongst them, they're amongst us, and we're eating garbage. We're being poisoned to death. We're being poisoned to death. Then you have the chemtrails and the barium oxide that they spray out here for us to breathe in, which, petroleum 6 and fluoridated water. So we're just being poisoned, man, by the so-called white man. And then you got the other nations in your neighborhood to keep it going. Keep it going.
Make money off the chicken.
And make money off you at the same time. Because our people are the biggest consumers.
We just watched it earlier.
Our people are the biggest consumers. Okay, we don't make that much money, but we put a hell of a lot of money out there. Okay, hold that. Finish this up.
Whether I will drive them.
Whether he will drive us, meaning back in the ancient world, we were over in our homeland in Jerusalem. That was our land. And we were scattered. Israel was always scattered, but we were driven all to these other countries. Here in America, we here, and we all over the world. So no matter where the Israelites are, they catching hell. Even if there's Israelites in China, that's like the ghetto part of China, man.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And they're catching hell. All right, so who was holding up?
Let me finish this.
Okay, you finish this and we'll jump to the garage.
I'll read it quick. Sorry. This is Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. because thou hast rejected knowledge. Like earlier, we had that preacher, whoever the hell that guy was, the black golfer, right? Coming up here talking junk. The brothers are bringing the scriptures out to this guy, and he just couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
That's called rejecting knowledge. Even if it makes, I mean, everything the brothers would say was making sense. He wasn't concerned with that, you know? He was rejecting knowledge. So the Lord says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. And that's why the so-called Negro across this country, you Negroes, you Latinos, and Native Americans are in the condition you're in. And Gary's a good example. I mean, brother, this is a perfect example of that. I'll call Gary the ghetto of all ghettos.
Yeah.
They got Chicago beat. They got Bridgeport, Connecticut beat.
That's terrible, man.
Brother, Bridgeport, Connecticut is horrible.
Yeah.
And this Bridgeport looks like Beverly Hills right now, compared to here.
It's true. Especially over there, what's the name of, no, the old neighborhood?
Glen Park.
Man, Glen Park over there, man. All them abandoned houses, all them burnt out houses, and then that's dangerous because the brother told me, man, the people get killed, they stuff bodies up and this, that. Man, you could disappear in Gary, nobody know what happened to you. You understand what I'm saying? But yet, we got a so-called black woman that's the mayor. A so-called black woman that's the mayor. So that's ridiculous. So what does that show you? That show you the so-called black woman don't care about you, man.
That's right.
It should be, like I said earlier, you got a so-called black woman, whether it be a black man or a black woman, we got a black woman as the mayor of Gary. Gary, she should be pouring all kind of money into to help our people. There should be jobs, all kind of community programs. Take some of them empty, burnt out buildings, gut it out, put the money in, put a little boxing gym up in there.
Yeah, get a perfect way to get a Jake off the road.
Yeah.
Let them box, like back in the day.
Yeah.
Man.
Put a little boxing gym up in there.
Daycare.
A community-funded boxing thing. A daycare, this, that, and the third. Start trying to come up with ideas to bring jobs in here to get some of these folks working that ain't working. That's the type of stuff that she should be doing.
And all the thugs, get them off the street.
Yeah, get the thugs.
Cuff them and stuff them.
Yeah, cuff them and stuff. I'm serious. I'm implement a total program of a complete war on these drug dealers and stuff like that.
Okay. They put them to death.
Put them to death.
Public example.
Yeah.
They beat them, but these niggas get on mixtape and glorified.
It's good you brought that out. According to the Bible, that's according to the Bible, that's a penalty for a drug dealer is death.
That's a witch.
Because they're witches. A drug dealer is nothing but a modern day witch. In the ancient world, the witches, what did a witch do? They sold potions.
That's right.
To get people psychologically messed up. That's drugs.
That's right.
That's why when you go to any drugstore, they got a picture of the bowl with the cauldron. Going back to witchcraft. Walgreens got it.
And the
Dwayne Reed got it. The Siduceus.
What's the medical symbol? The Siduceus, man. The snake, you know what I mean? That's witchcraft.
All goes back to witchcraft.
And that goes back to Babylon, man, because that goes back to the Babylonian Empire, which was the first major kingdom to rule in America. And then when Babylon fell or went down, all the other kingdoms that rose up after it adopted the philosophies of Babylon. So everybody took a little bit of the Babylonian Empire. Because the Romans, the Greeks had that on their shields. The Romans, okay? The Egyptians, they all took a little bit from Babylon, man.
Yeah.
And America, there's all those kingdoms wrapped up into one.
Yeah. That's why the symbols on the ambulance is the snake. The snake's going around that the pharmaceutical symbol. And that's witchcraft. They're telling you that they're witches.
See, man, this whole place is wired, man. That's why America gotta be destroyed, man. Right. And then the medicine, the pharmaceutical thing, the doctors, the word doctor means to falsify, to doctor up something. Falsify, that's what the word doctor means. Like, yo, let me doctor up these people, them corrupt politicians, I doctored up these papers. Falsify. A doctor's not there to heal you, man.
That's right.
Physicians, the Bible talks about
the Bible.
physicians.
Yep, the Bible speaks of physicians.
And what did the physicians give you? The herbs. The natural herbs to cure your body, and then they pray to the Lord.
God.
Allow it, please, Lord. Barak, Rapah, you know? This person. You know what I mean?
And if I made that word pharmaceutical, go back to pharmakia in the Greek, which means sorcery, which is witchcraft.
Sorcery.
You know?
Witchcraft. See, the pharmacy, that the word goes back to sorcery.
Wait a minute, these niggas in the streets.
Like the brother broke down.
Fuck you. These niggas in the streets. Yeah, man, I'm selling some pharmaceuticals. I'm a street pharmaceutical.
Yeah.
Drugs.
In Chicago, they call it Walgreens.
What?
Some pills.
They call it Walgreens.
I got that Walgreens.
I got them Walgreens.